Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. I am F Zappa 20, and in this video, I am going to be discussing King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard's 10 best songs according to me. And that is certainly subject to change. I've really only been a fan for like 3 weeks, but here we are. I've gone crazy. That is the end of the intro. All right, part one. Where do we start? Do we start with number one or do we start with number 10? A lot of people like to go start, from the bottom, work their way up on these top 10 type of videos. And I went with 10, songs like Melting, Boogeyman Sam, perhaps, Nuclear Fusion, maybe a few others. Gamma Knife could have got on the list. A little honorable mention there. The Evil River from Red Rocks. A lot of stuff at Red Rocks that was got a little boost. But anyhow, we'll start with number one. And here we go. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard's number one song. It's got to be, for me, easily The Dripping Tap. I say subject to change. I don't think this is going to change. I love the vocals. The different variety of vocals throughout it. It's just, the guitars. There's just a lot going on there, man. It's like, maybe it's a tad too long, but really, the only reason I would say that is because, I want to play it for other people, but, that's a lot. First of all, you're dealing with a band called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Now you're wanting to debut them an 18-minute song. It's getting a little out of control. But overall, and I don't know, it depends on how hardcore you are. Maybe don't start there. If you're watching this video by chance, fan of old F Zappa 20 here, and you're like, all right, man, I'll give King Gizzard a shot. Joe LaRocca got me. Plenty of Clay Crago, my friend Brandon, Trey Anastasio himself. Many others tried to get me into King Gizzard. I dabbled and was like, nah. This time went in and just right away, it just hit. Somehow it connected with me. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, getting it done. All right, so that's the number one song, The Dripping Tap. We'll just get that out of the way. And I don't see that changing anytime soon unless I just wear it out. The amount of times I don't know, the live versions out there. Not, the studios where it's at. I see it on YouTube. Someone's even put out a short version. It's kind of nice. All right, so now we will move on to number two. And at number two, we have Iron Lung. This is where I say the list is subject to change. Although this one will probably stay up there. The first week I liked them. I don't know if it would have been in the top 10. It's really all about that one part in the song, too. That whole album I like. Probably my favorite album. Maybe we'll save that for a different video. So Iron Lung coming in at number two, and like I said, it's just really that part. The Pins and Needles, Voodoo Evil. Oh my God. You see that live? That guy, man. The whole band, really, but... And it's just like, there's so much going on with the band. We talk about the band. This is about the songs right now. You guys get the deal if you're watching this video. Robot Stop, maybe a little bit sentimental there, because like I said, when I dove back in, I went in for the live in San Francisco video. Robot Stop was the opener, and I was like, bam, man, I was just loving it. And then other shows they've opened with that one. Great opener, too, man. Then Ice V, coming off the same album as Iron Lung, and Magma also on the list. Ice V, great video, great song. Kind of has like a little bit of a Herbie Hancock sound to it, kind of a little retro there by old King Gizzard. There's sounds all over the place, but maybe it was the video that grabbed me on this one, got me through it. The live perform. They've done some live and studio stuff, and then Hot Water would be next on the list. Okay, we got Robot Stop at 3. Sorry, Ice V at 4. Hot Water now officially at number 5. And again, perhaps maybe it's just that Robot Stop Hot Water combo that really gives this song a bit of a boost. And then that it seems like it almost fits with that album, although it absolutely does not. Nonagon Infinity, the way that album is played on as meant to go on a loop, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize that. A friend pointed that out to me. It was already one of my favorites, and then it jumped maybe to my favorite album. And if you didn't know that, or you know what I'm talking about, check that out. I don't know, just Google Nonagon Infinity. It'll explain what they did on that album. Man, it's pretty cool. There's still a few songs, though, like Robot Stop, maybe even, I don't know, a couple songs on there I can just throw on and listen to. And then, where are we at? We're at number 6, Astroturf. Another one that maybe has a little bit of a Herbie Hancock feel, but more of a modern feel to it. Astroturf is... where if Ice V kind of had that retro Herbie, maybe some Headhunters, maybe post-Headhunters even, This one felt like, and it was one of their new albums. And when I first started listening and I jumped into this album, I did not like the Changes album. I was like, oh boy, I hope this is not a sign of where they are right now and where they're headed. But coming back around, I like that one and a couple others on the album. Big Fig Wasp, speaking of Nonagon Infinity, a song that I can just flip on. Doesn't have to be the whole infinity loop there going on with Big Fig Wasp. If I can talk, Big Fig Wasp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Big Fig Wasp. That's a tough one, man. It's kind of like that word rural. I have trouble with rural. Big Fig Wasp. All right. If not now, then when? That the first minute of the song, bit of it's like, what's going on here? Perhaps something to build into live. And then boom, they hit this change. It's a really cool song. Little different style on the vocals there, but love that one coming in at number 8. If not now, then when? Really. I've kind of been asking myself that question lately. Perhaps that's why it's in the top 10. If not now, then when? Never. And then that's sad. That's sad. Magma, another one off of that album, man. I mean, I just pretty much that out. All the songs on that one. A lot of talk about mushrooms on this album. We got to feel like perhaps they were dabbling a little bit. And then, not to make this video too long, I see we're already over to my 609. Nice. So now, Open Water coming in at number 10, concluding the list. And then, like I said, Melting, Boogeyman Sam, a few others, Nuclear Fusion, I don't know, maybe Mr. Beat, The River, The Evil River from Red Rocks. So there were several, that whole Altered Beast thing. And I don't know about what's going on with that Altered Beast. Was that the only time that lady shows up is for the Altered Beast? This is now the Altered Beast. What's that? Oh, man, that one cyborg. Things got a little hairy there at Red Rocks, but I got through that whole show, that whole thing on Nugs in like 14 hours, 3 shows. So let's recap. Dripping Tap 1, Iron Lung 2, Robot Stop 3, Ice V 4, Hot Water, Astroturf 5 and 6, respectively. Big Fig Wasp at 7. If not now, then when? Hopefully not never at 8. Magma 9, Open Water at 10. All right, that does it, fellas and gal. Thanks for tuning in. F-Zappa 20. This now concludes my 10 favorite King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard songs. I should add some of the... all right, guys. Boom. We're out of here. Boom. That's the ending. In case you're a Gizzard fan, you're like, what's this guy talking about? Boom. That's how we end it, man. I don't know. It was natural. Blonde eyebrows, huh? That's how they do it here.